Don't be a pygmalion. Did you hear when I talked about background checks? Did you hear when I talked about all this other stuff? About not dealing with men if you have kids until they're old and grown enough to speak for themselves and be in school and whatnot. Did you not hear when I said all of that? Don't blame me. I tell people all the time, don't say my name if you are desperate and being pygmalion. Don't claim me. If you are desperate and you're not smart enough to get the bag, flip the money, have options. If you stupid, don't claim me. If your IQ is low, please don't claim me. I teach women to be smart, not desperate. If you're desperate, don't claim me.
What's up, visionary?
What's good?
Welcome to another episode of Visions of Love and Relationships. I'm Tanya, and I'm joined by my wonderful husband,
Lamont.
And we hope you are doing well as usual.
As usual.
Got to part my hat. It's one of them days, one of them bad hair days. Okay, so again, we hope you're doing well. We are right back at you live. And if you're new to the channel, our channel is Visions of Love and Relationships.
Yes.
That's because we have vision, and we want you to also have visions of love in your relationship as well. Our mission is to empower couples, helping couples understand that what is not transformed will ultimately be transferred to future generations, and we just don't want that.
No, we don't.
Okay, so we want to show you how we was able to be withstand the test of time. We call 20 years withstanding the test of time, and we just want to create more fulfilling, healthier relationships. We want to help you go from dating to a serious relationship, ultimately to marriage in a healthy way. Because if you do it in a healthy way and have vision, it's gonna last.
Yeah.
So without further ado, it's been rolling around on the internet. What's her name? Isis.
I don't know.
Yeah, her name is Isis, and we wanted to react to this video because we know a lot of people is actually seeing this stuff, and we want you to know like more the psychology, so to speak.
The cause and effect of things.
Right.
Everything, wherever there's a cause, there's an effect.
Absolutely. So we're going to watch a bit of this.
Please, welcome back to the new Trophy Wife.
Let's see.
Today, I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys.
Our plans are to watch a bit of this. Okay, so as you see, as we was recording, that was what we were going to go react on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
internet started tripping. The wind's blowing out here.
It wasn't even the internet. What had happened was they removed.
Well, she removed.
Or whoever removed the video.
Yeah, from off her channel.
From YouTube. Yeah.
So now she got no videos on her channel, but this one video in which she's talking about the monster that she married. Which up under there's a GoFundMe page.
Yes. Okay, so we got a video from his niece that we want to share and get some opinions too.
Yeah, and this also happened right here in the mix of us looking for that video. Like, dang, where the video go? And then we ran into this other video that was her niece that was actually reacting to what she said. Because like I said, there's always two sides of the coin.
Yes, it is.
There's always two sides of the coin. And today we want to share the other side of the coin because things are not always what it seems. And we always sacrifice something to get what we want. And then when we get what we want, if it's taken away from us, we react in desperate situations to do desperate things to keep what we want.
So let's see what Niecy got to say. Now, again, this is her husband's niece.
I heard people are trying to blame my son. I couldn't get on here fast enough. I thought I heard someone who I've never met in my life coming on here trying to blame my son. I heard people are trying to blame my son. I couldn't get on here fast enough. I thought I heard someone who I've never met in my life coming on here trying to blame my son. Someone whom I've never met in my life, trying to come on here and blame my son for the sick and disgusting things that my daughter's father was doing. This is not a game. This is not a game. How dare you? How dare you blame this on an innocent child? You talk about you got proof? You have proof? I've got proof right here. Right here. Show me your paperwork. Show me your paperwork. You talk about I am saying something different than when I was in court. Honey, you weren't even there. I've never seen you in my life. It's not very good. Oh my gosh. Y'all want to see my protective order? Y'all want to see my protective order? Right here. I'm going to cover my daughter's name. I'm going to cover my daughter's name. In the case of a vulnerable adult and a minor child, a relative, there is a preponderance of the evidence to believe that the respondent committed the following acts of abuse: statutory abuse of a child, R word, or a statutory S offense. Father has been coming into two-year-old and 4-year-old daughters' rooms and SAing them. This is from the judge. There's the case number. It matches the records. There's the proof. There's the proof.
And if you don't know what the video is about, though, because we didn't get to watch it, she's talking about her husband molesting her children.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. And this is a lady who's supposed to be making trophy wives.
Yeah, she was a trophy wife, and she encourages women to be trophy wives. Let a man put yourself in position so a man can take care of your every needs without you coming to the table with anything.
Yeah.
And she was a single mother. And out here in these streets, people don't like single mothers. They say, what do you offer me? And when you come inside a relationship with nothing to offer, then you settle for anything.
Yeah.
And you be desperate.
Okay, so let's see what his niece has to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dee, and I am the niece of the trophy wife's husband. Now, I know you know who the trophy wife is because she's been going up and down my timeline for the last couple of days. Her name is Isis, or Paloma, which is her real name. This lady is completely insane. Let's just start from there. Background story. Her and my uncle got together really quick. From what I've been seeing and what I've been told, she thought that she was getting a come up with my uncle. But then when things didn't.
So just to reiterate on what she just said, this is actually true because on the video that Isis just took down, she said that they got together quick in a quick fashion. She said her lease was up.
Yeah, and she demonstrated how she went from single mother to trophy wife.
Yes.
To married in a year.
So this is true.
Didn't go her way, and she pretty much seen that she could no longer hide the things that she was doing behind closed doors. She ended up trying to find a different route, which was to come on here and lie to you all and tell you that her daughter had been touched by her dad, which that is not the case. Her daughter had been touched by her son, and she didn't want anybody to know because she wanted to try to make it seem like my uncle was the bad guy because she wasn't getting what she wanted in the divorce.
Wow. Those are quite some allegations.
Yeah, that's what I got. And I know somebody who went through a similar situation like this. If this be the case where somebody else, like one of your, did she say, who she say?
She said the oldest son.
Yeah, when you're in a situation with one of your kids, when one of your kids mess with another kid, it's like it's a hard, you put yourself in a hard rock because do you defend one kid to help the other, or do you not turn your son in or not turn to? I mean, it's like it's really hard to make that decision when something like this, because you're gonna no telling what the court system or something might do with your other child, but you also want to protect your daughter too.
Yeah, thing about it is he gotta go. Your child gotta go to protect himself.
Yeah,
because he need help.
Yeah,
he's gonna need some help because something is wrong in a situation that we know about.
Yeah,
the child is autistic, so he has some mental problems. So he has to get out the home. So you got to turn him in to protect your child and to protect yourself, to protect the world. You don't know what is manifesting in his mind, what's going on. So you got to get some help and get them some help early.
The quicker you get help, you can remedy the situation.
Yeah, so you can't look at it. You can't go in as if I'm turning my child in. It's I'm getting my son some help.
Yeah,
and I'm helping everybody else.
And I think that's how you got to look at it.
Yeah,
because I think they know if the kid is like off or a little mental or something, so they will give him the proper help instead of putting him in a system like that. But I do think in that situation, the kid might go in the system as a,
or I mean, you might have a family member that don't have children or something, somewhere that he can also get help, but just make sure that he's getting that outside help, that outpatient help that he need as well to get this thing under control, because you don't want nobody else getting hurt. So
messing with your kids, under your watch.
For you smart ladies out there who sat up there and thought to yourselves, oh, this cannot be true. This can't be, something that a woman would allow, which it's not. It's not something that a woman would allow. I am a victim of sexual assault or rape or whatever you want to call it. And I don't appreciate one bit of the accusations being put out there, especially not just because they're fake, not just because that they're out there just for clout, but because of the fact that this involves a family member of mine who I care about dearly. Multiple family members, if you want to put that out there, because
and just for we need to say that for real, when we saw this video, it just looked fake. Now, these are our, just a disclosure, these are our opinions. It's for entertainment purposes only. But when we saw the video that she put out, that she married a monster, it just seemed so fake off the rip. Even before she came, we didn't even, this just came out, so we didn't even know. But there were so many signs of like fakeness.
But I didn't even, when I saw the video, I saw her video first. I say, I married a monster. I looked at the video, I said, man, I'm not going, well, I don't know what, because I watched probably like 30 seconds after they say she's trying to be a damsel in distress. You know how they be, they want some sympathy from people. When I saw the video, I said, these people, she looked like she wants some sympathy from people. And then everybody started reacting to the video. I said, so let's jump on here, let's give our intake, our perception of this video. And sure enough, when we go in to do the video, she takes the video down. And that has to do, that kind of makes what Denise saying kind of make it seem like more or less what it's about, because she started off the video, she said she wanted to show people the bad side of when you're going after a trophy husband. That's what she started off. That was one of the reasons why she said she made the video just to share her story about what happened with her becoming a trophy wife and the downside of it, because there's always a cause and effect to what you want in life. So when you want something, you always got to give something. So what do you offer the devil to get what you want?
Because the kids are my family too. The boys are somebody else's. The girls and the last baby are a part of my family. And if they're being harmed in any kind of way, I definitely would want to stand up for them, for sure. But her son is the one that the baby first initially said that was touching her. My grandmother was changing the baby one day, and she seen that it was red down there, and she said that her brother did it. Now, when they went to court, the court did not believe what she was saying because Paloma had already ISIS had already put out a case against my uncle because my uncle was furious when he found out that her oldest son was touching the girls.
Which there also has to be some truth to that because when I was watching this video, I'm like, where's the husband? Is he under the jail? She neglected to mention anything about what she was doing, the solution, or
like,
what.
I went to the police and all this and that.
It was more of a theatrical cry for money to me, or something was fake.
Yeah, and also the quest of looking for this video. I also saw another video where the girl did a little react. She was just a little 30-second react, but she went over the husband, like some of his affairs, and was talking about he was in a old Marine or something like that. And she also found a case where they was talking about some of the not domestic violence, but child neglect cases that he had that previously allegedly been through in the past.
Okay.
So things are never what they seem.
Nope.
So he went out and tried to, seek help to figure out what he should do about getting her son away from the girls so that they would no longer have to go through this. But as soon as he did that, ISIS went and took papers out on him claiming that he did it because she didn't want her son to go down for it. On top of all of this, she's sitting over here acting like she's the best parent in the world when if y'all go look for yourself, y'all will see that she has a child abuse case of her own. Her youngest son was...
And that's what we were talking about. Like I said, I'm sure you can find it. These boys, people do some serious, they do some deep searching out here. I read across this one dude channel. He would be, I guarantee you, he probably reacted to this video, and I guarantee you he went into the details of court records and stuff. Because like I said, the short I watched, the girl, she went inside a little bit of court. She didn't have all of them. She had like what number, like a 30-second, a 60-second clip. But she did go in some of the details of the court stuff that they was going through, which far as child neglect, the abuse on both of their parts. Well, he showed it on his part, but I guarantee you, searching, you'll find it on her part.
Yeah. Good old Google.
Yeah.
For you smart ladies out there who sat up there and thought to yourselves, oh, this cannot be true. This can't be, something that a woman would allow. Which it's not. It's not something that a woman would allow. I am a victim of sexual assault or rape or whatever you want to call it. And I don't appreciate one bit of the accusations being put out there, especially not just because they're fake, not just because that they're out there just for clout, but because of the fact that she's seen that it was read down there, and she said, "I always think that they're the bad guys," because it goes both ways. And I am a mother of a black little boy, so for me, I can understand why she would want to cover up for her son, but at the same time, me personally, if my son is doing anything like that and I have other kids, I want to get him the best help possible away from his siblings until he is confirmed better.
Yes.
And I know he's no longer a threat to...
Yeah, I think that would be the biggest thing. You got to do what's best for both parties in a situation like this.
For everybody.
Not just for your son, because when you do that, you kind of brushing away your kids' feelings and emotions too, and how they feeling and the effects of this can have on them.
Yeah. Not to mention the effects it can have on you.
Yeah.
To repeatedly go through this, or she gonna repeatedly go through it?
If it happened once, it could happen again. And if she said, like she said, he was messing with other kids in the house. So it is a problem that needs to be addressed quickly before it turns into more than
something
just
bigger.
touching.
He can also grow up to be a serial rapist or anything.
Yeah.
You want to get the help.
Yeah, things like this definitely need to be addressed young, nipped in the boot.
Yeah.
The other kids in the house, because you can't just sit over there and single out one kid and be like, oh, I'm going to protect this one, but whatever happens to the other ones just happens. That's not okay. And then you want to sit over here and portray to these women out here that, oh, it's okay to be a trophy wife, just go for that rich man type deal. No, how about go get your own money? How about stop, please, ladies, please stop waiting on a man to fulfill your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, all this other extra stuff, and find your own way. Do that. Because when you find your own way and you know your self-worth and you know what you are capable of and what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, then the good man will come find you.
Absolutely.
And this is what we touched bases on yesterday. Making yourself available and ready. Well, not yesterday, probably been a bit before yesterday, but making yourself available and ready for a husband when you do meet him. And a husband want to find his wife doing work. So you come inside a relationship self-sufficient so you won't be codependent on somebody else to take care of you in a relationship. You got to be self-sufficient in anything. So you won't get yourself in a desperate situation where you need somebody to do something for you, like take care of you, because you don't know how to take care of yourself.
Yeah. And you shouldn't be looking for a husband no way. So you're not looking to be a trophy wife. What you're looking to do is be a trophy.
Yeah.
Period. For yourself. You're looking to be winning.
Yeah.
Before that husband comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to wait on the man to make you.
Right. So the Bible says, he who findeth a woman findeth a good thing, or a wife findeth a good thing. So you shouldn't be looking.
Yeah.
He'll find you. Be working on yourself, because you gotta love self. You can't love anybody unless you love yourself. And to me, somebody wanting to be like a trophy wife or wanting to be something is like so like theatrical. It's like it's a
fairy tale movie.
Yeah, like,
and it always backfire on you.
Yeah, it's just be yourself. Do you come into a relationship ready to build?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And both parties building.
Right.
Yeah.
But until you know your self-worth, you're just going to keep picking up anything off the street and being like, oh, okay, he got a little bit of money in his pocket, so he going to treat me right.
Sprinkle.
No. Because the one thing that you don't realize is that man that has that money, he's also got a little brain in his head too. So he also is already aware of these women that's coming out here to do these things to him or to try to trap him in these ways.
Which is why, also, ladies, you need to have your stuff together. You need to have your stuff together when you're coming into a relationship, even if the man do have money.
Yeah.
Some people gonna want to pay 100. Some men gonna want to take care of the whole thing. Yeah. But that shouldn't be your expectation.
But I think women fail to realize when a man is taking care of 100% of the bills, that man gonna feel that authority, his arrogance, the way he persuade himself is going to be so much that you can be like, man, I can't take this money no more.
Yeah.
People always want what they don't have. Until they get it, then they be like, oh God, take this away from me.
Yeah. And as you were saying, sprinkle. That was so funny. Okay, so she was saying don't leave at a relationship empty-handed.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that, she be saying a little bit of crazy stuff, but sometimes she be making some sense too. But like that, like you want to make sure that you have something.
Yeah. In
case you'll kick to the curb. So if you out here money grabbing, you ain't in it for love, no way.
Yeah.
That projects.
Yeah.
And so more than likely that relationship's gonna come to an end. And you want to make sure you have already established something.
So if you get inside with a man with money, you don't want to be codependent on him to give you money all the time.
Right.
You got to say, yeah, I'm going shopping, but instead of you going shopping, you pocketing that money.
Okay.
See, that's what when women get in a situation like that, when they become housewives, they become so codependent on that man giving them the money. Once you stop giving them the money, you get in desperate situations and you do drastic measures to protect what you think you owe.
Yeah.
And that can be a husband with money.
Let me get in. Yep. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, but if it don't last, they're going to put that trophy on the shelf.
Yep.
All right.
And you can get another trophy.
Okay.
So you can always be replaced. That's why you want to come with a man, not just want to come and take, because in the end, the man gonna you gotta offer something. You gotta make yourself irreplaceable. And if you're a trophy wife can always be replaced with another wife.
Yeah.
If you come in just to be a pretty thing sitting around the house and maybe cooking his dinner. If you got money, you probably ain't cooking a dinner. Who knows? You might be getting a maid to come in there and cook dinner. That's what you're really supposed to do when you got money. Yeah. I wouldn't be cooking. If you're a housewife, you shouldn't be cooking. I call a maid on here. You think I slave and stave all day? Oh no.
So he ain't even in love with your cooking. He in love with the maid. Is that the next trophy wife?
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. But anyway, like I said, there's always a cause and effect of what you want. And it's what cause you to do desperate things when you're hungry and it never ends well.
Yeah.
So let's finish this clip off and we're gonna end with a clip.
Just for money or attention or the clout or whatever.
People do anything for clout.
Like, come on. We are in 2024, about to be 2025. Why are we still doing these same little tricks? Somebody needs to be teaching y'all how to make your own money, how to get your own way. So then that way, when you do find that good man with a lot of money, then y'all can build together instead of sitting over there waiting for him to give you an allowance or whatever, your little stipend for the month.
And how to love yourself.
Yeah. Because when a man have money, that man, he's going to give that money out, but he's going to get that money out up to his discretion. Don't think you got to come there and just, he's a rich man. Okay. That man going to have limitations on that money.
Yeah.
It depends on what you do when you get that money. It's going to depend on how that relationship goes.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. But you're not self-sufficient at all when you're
codependent.
Wife. Yeah, you're
a codependent wife. And it always ends when you get
a trophy.
And like I said, with that backfires, you always end up leaving with nothing. If a rich man, that man know how to protect his money. When a man have money, that means he know how to protect his money a little more than the average person. So don't think you're just gonna come in there and have some kids and all of a sudden you getting that money like that.
Yeah.
Don't work like that.
Yeah. And in fact, one of the things that come up too is when we was watching the video that she took down and she was like, he made me his wife. He said, I can't move in his house as a girlfriend. Yeah. I got to be his wife. So yeah, his head was already on it.
He was like she said, a man know what he
gold digging. You might be a gold digger. You won't just get in here being a girlfriend.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna take care of you.
He know that once she came in the house, that she would get the same benefits of a girlfriend, of a wife, but he wouldn't get the benefits of being her man.
Yeah.
That she probably would have came in and tried to use him and not had sex with him. But he said, well, you come in here, you my wife. And I did see the other video where she said she was R 4 times by the man in the beginning of the relationship.
Was it by him?
By her, yeah, by her husband. Yeah.
Oh,
by him when they first.
Her ex.
No, this is by him when they first got into a relationship. That's why I said it's a lot to it, but yet she still stayed.
Yeah, that was a big.
That started like that's crazy that you get inside a relationship and you be willing to take anything just to have that look, to make things look good for the outside world.
Nobody should ever be art.
Yeah,
but was she just not giving it to him? Why would you, after R your wife, was you just in there taking the money?
Four times? And that's what I think, like I said, that's what I think happened. I think she came in a situation looking for money and she thought that she was going to give. She going to give a little bit and give more than she willing to give.
Yeah.
And it didn't work like that.
Right. All right. Let's finish this off.
Just want to let y'all know, for the crusties and the dusties, please be mindful of what you put out here on the internet, because you could be getting a lawsuit coming to your doorstep for you putting out accusations of stuff that you have no idea about. everything that I'm telling you right now on this computer screen or on this platform, I'm letting you know that this is the truth. This woman is no records that that little girl has been touched by my uncle.
Crazy.
No record. I always think that they're the best.
Right.
Like I said, when you get something, there's always
Okay.
there's always the cause and effect to things.
Yes. There's always a cause and effect.
And the devil know what you hungry for. And the devil seems to always put in your face the appetite that you crave at the time. So if you're somebody who desperate and you're looking for a man to take care of you, the devil say, okay, I'm gonna put in front of her appetite or his appetite so they can bite and I'll get them. Yeah. And a lot of times you sell your soul for what you want. Yeah. So if God say I'm gonna send you something, they will bring you no sorrow. So if you with a man and it starts being sorrow, you in a situation and it starts bringing you sorrow, then it's not from God. This is a movie clip that shows just about
Elliot Richards needs a life.
You're the man, Elliot. It's all about first impression. Go over there and say hello.
But most of all, he wants Allison.
Hi.
Hi.
this is the movie.
Do I know you?
Oh, I sure hope so. We've only been working together for the last 4 years.
I don't.
This movie right here details exactly how we want something, and when we get it, it's never what it seems. This is actually one of the funniest movies. I don't know if you saw this out, but we're gonna play this and then we're gonna show when you get what you want, there's always a cause and effect. So we're gonna show the little clip of this movie, and then he got what he want, the girl, and then we're gonna show the cause and effect that when he got what he want.
I don't think I've ever seen you before.
I'm here with some friends, and I was wondering if maybe you wanted to.
Elliot has never had any of his dreams come true.
I would give anything to have that girl in my life.
Until now.
Hello. You're very glib. I bet you're a whiz with the ladies.
Well,
Let's go someplace quiet so we can talk.
okay.
What if I told you that I have the power to give you anything and everything you've always dreamed of?
Who are you?
Promise not to tell anyone? I'm the devil.
Yeah, right.
I am the devil. Satan, Lucifer, the Prince of Darkness. Well, the Princess of Darkness, anyway. Why don't we take a look at the contract? I, the devil, with offices in Purgatory, Hell, and Los Angeles, will give you 7 wishes for one piddling little soul.
Is this real?
It could be. Sign it, Elliot.
Okay. I wish that I were married to Allison and that I were very, very rich and very powerful.
You got it.
Muy buenos días, señor. ¿Le apetece algo de comer?
Como dices, no habla español. Un momento. Realmente estoy hablando español. Hola. Mucho gusto. No, gracias. Soy alérgico a los crustáceos.
Elliot may have 7 wishes.
You turned me into a drug dealer.
What's the big deal? You asked for rich and powerful.
But she's not going to give him
Back so soon?
a chance in hell. Bedazzled.
Nobody gets it totally right away. That's why you get 7 wishes. Besides, do I look like somebody who tried to trick you?
And this is the effect.
He got the girl, but guess what happened?
Elliot. Hi, Allison Gardner, Sporting News.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, ma'am.
God, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to meet you. I was just wondering if there was a possibility of you might consider doing something exclusive with me for the magazine. Well, you know, maybe more intimate, one-on-one, just the 2 of us.
Yeah, right. I'd kill you one-on-one. Shoot.
God, it's so exciting to be here. I mean, You must have an enormously huge talent to do what you do.
Well, you go out there and you just give 110%. And you hope you play good. And you want to play good.
Oh, God.
I think we played pretty good tonight.
Oh, God, you were incredible tonight. I mean, watching you, I just kept thinking how unbelievably big your ego must be after a game like that.
Oh, not that big, really.
I bet it's pretty big.
Well, it gets a little bit bigger. It just depends on how happy I am.
Woo. God.
Heck. Wanna go back to my place? I'll show you my bottle cap collection.
Oh, God, that would be tremendous.
All right, well,
God.
I should get dressed.
I can't wait. Oh my God.
Oh! Hey! What the hell?
Oh, God, there's just...
Hey!
There's just
Damn! Oh, heck! Oh!
Oh, God, I remembered there's just this teeny tiny thing to do.
What's teeny?
No, it's just something that I have to write.
About me?
Yeah, just a little short itty bitty blurb about tonight's game.
Well, can I see you after the road trip?
God, I would love to, but I'm working on a really big, huge, enormous story on the NFL, so I probably won't have time.
Oh, shoot, I understand. You gotta get 110%.
Right.
Stay within yourself.
Hey, oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for your time.
Cause and effect, man. The devil come in and give you what you want, but you always sacrifice something to get what you want. And this has been another episode of Visions of Love. We hope you learned a lot, and you go check out the. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just wanted to talk about how to be not really talk about, but just read this Proverbs 31. Be a Proverbs 31 woman.
Not a trophy wife. Be a good, wise woman.
Mm-hmm. Proverbs 31 praises a prudent woman who will plant a vineyard from her earnings.
Yeah.
In practice, this means having the wisdom to manage your family's budget and being financially savvy. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to worry about every cent. The key idea is that you make the best possible use of what you got.
Yeah. Use what you got to produce to be self-sufficient. So when you do come with a man, you're not just coming to a man looking on him or looking for a woman, somebody to supply your every need. You come in to be an asset, not a liability, or not in a desperate situation, wanting something for nothing.
Yeah, and even if you're in a relationship or you're married and you have a husband who can take care of everything, you still want to make sure that your hands are at work as a wife. You still want to be doing things.
You want to get in a position where he brings you the money. You know how to multiply the money doing something at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just at the house being a housewife. You making money at home. You're a housewife.
Yeah.
You're making money also to come with your husband with say, okay, baby, I know you make money, but look what I brought to the table.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how you build.
That's right. Come together and build, because there's no I in we or team.
Yeah.
All right. So we hope that you got some value out of this. Comment, like, share. But most importantly,
in the comment section.
Yeah, that too. But most importantly, make sure did I say subscribe? I don't think I did. Subscribe. And this has been another episode of Visions of Love and Relationships. They had vision, and together they built the life that they love. Go build. See you on the next one.